Welcome to Novus Free Talk. I'm Willa-Lee Reid here in my Halloween best. That's right, it's time to channel your inner ghosts, witches, zombies, whatever it is that scares you. But before you do that, I want to know, what kind of tricks will you be pulling this Halloween? So what are you going to do to celebrate this Halloween?
I stay home and dish out candy. I put a big bucket of candy outside with a note on it, help yourself, and it works every year.
I'm probably going to go to a party in Mission, a house party that's got Halloween costume prizes and stuff like that, and you know, it's going to be a good time.
Sounds like you're pretty into it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where Halloween's always a pretty cool time for me of the year. It's not the top time of the year for me, but it's number 2.
Well, I'm gonna go to my friend's party and then on Halloween go trick-or-treating.
Good work. And do you always go for the treats, or do you ever pull the tricks too?
I mostly go for the treats, but then people go, "You're too old," and I go, "Well, how can you be too old? Like, it's free candy, right? They should be happy to be giving it away, you know?"
I agree. I think you're never too old for that stuff.
Exactly. If you can pull it off, then so be it. Like, if you want to go egg someone's house because they're not giving me any candy, go ahead.
I'll probably hand out some candy to the kids. You know, it's all about them. It's not really about us old people, is it?
That's a good observation. Are you handing out good stuff?
Oh yeah, you know, some Snickers, some Mars. I like the Mars myself. The Nugget's pretty good, you know.
Are there going to be any left over for the kids by the time they get there?
Maybe a few, you know, yeah. But no raisins. Raisins are awful. I hate those people that hand out raisins on Halloween, you know.
What, the Sunright boxes, the little red ones?
Well, I don't want to say name brands, right? You know, I don't want to get myself in trouble here, but yeah, no raisins. Raisins are no good.
What are you going to do for spooky food? I like this idea.
Well, we can give last year's idea, but we can't give away this year's idea. Last year, our friend won the prize for the scary. It has to be scary, and it has to taste good. So he made a roast beef, and he cooked it, and he cut open a doll, this baby doll, and he put the roast beef inside the doll, and then he put this in the
like burn marks all over the baby's face.
Yeah. And then every time you stabbed the baby in the stomach, it would make noises. Yeah, it would start crying.
That's wild.
Roast beef.
That's absolutely awesome. I really like that. It's kind of creepy, but I really like it. What are you going to dress up as? Can you tell me?
I think there are 2 options. I may be a sailor, or the second option is to be a Texas Hold'em girl. So we're going to put like little cards in strategically placed spots.
Oh, so you're going for the sexy costumes.
Possibly, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. That seems to be a bit of a trend. All the guys tend to like Halloween, I think, because the ladies take the opportunity to dress up.
Well, it is that one day of the year where you can go all out, right?
I'll be a French maid.
I have no idea yet. I haven't even. I'll decide the day of the Halloween.
You're really only concerned with the fact that she's going to be a French maid. That's like all you need.
Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm going to be a deer.
A deer? How are you going to do that?
I bought a dress, and I'm just going to put white patches on it and do my makeup sort of deer-like and make some antlers.
Oh, that is so cute. Do you always go with the cute costumes?
No, I was a zombie last year, so I'm just switching it up this year.
Do you like my zombie? Like, did I do a good job today? Do I look scary?
Yeah, the makeup's really good, I think.
Really? Oh, thank you.
I want to be Chebarushka. It's like a monkey with no tail and big ears. It's a Russian like toy type thing. I don't know much about it. I just heard the word and I looked. I know. That's what's gonna be great about it. It's gonna be a really good conversation piece.
So you just heard the name and then you're like, I don't really care what it is. It just sounds funny and I'm gonna go.
And then I looked it up on the internet and it looks like a freak of nature, and I just kind of really turns me on.
I'm thinking of going as Charlie Chaplin because I'm overdressing like a slutty girl on Halloween, so I'm gonna dress like a man this year.
I'm gonna be a panty fairy, so I'm gonna be wearing nice panties, and I'm gonna have a panty wand, and I'm gonna be throwing panties at special people at the parade. And
yeah, we've got some really goofy looking ones. We got like polka dots and frillies and you know.
That's an awesome idea. What do they have to do to get the panties thrown at them? Is it like Mardi Gras? They have to like flash?
No. They have to be wearing ridiculous costumes and just be having a blast time of their life.
We always have fun with costumes. The first year we went as, he was Axl Rose and I was his groupie. And then the second year we were snakes on a plane. So he was a plane and I was snakes. Yeah, it was pretty good. So.
Yeah, it's all about the costume.
Yeah.
I think.
Sounds great. What's the plan for this year, costume-wise?
Juno and Polly, of course.
I don't go all gored out for Halloween. I like to be all sexified.
Ooh, what are your ideas? What's your best sexy costume?
Well, this year I'm gonna be beauty queen, so it's not really sexy. It's more creepy. But sexiest, what was I? Oh, a Home Depot stripper.
I'm hoping to go as the fashion police, and I'm going to hand out tickets to people, so be careful because I'm going to be out there for you.
What's your best costume that you've ever had?
The one that's most talked about is when I came as a ballerina in my tutu.
I love it. Tell me a little more about this costume.
Well, I had a tutu, I had the leggings, I had pink running shoes, I had a very nice set. I was well endowed. And
As most ballerinas are, you know.
Yeah, I was not as small as some of them, and I was a hit at work.
I think I was probably, I was like maybe 12 or 13, and my grandpa was like a makeup artist, and he made me up as like this really creepy old lady, and it was brilliant, and people thought I was actually really an old lady. Yeah, so, but I think it was my favorite one because I looked hot. It looked fantastic.
So it was Mickey Mouse. Sexy Mickey Mouse.
Sexy Mickey Mouse.
Sexy Mickey Mouse. I had little satin shorts and no shirt and little suspenders. Little foam red nose, and got extremely drunk with 3 other friends that were dressed up in the same costume.
That's awesome. And so is that your best Halloween memory, or what's the best Halloween you've had?
I would have to be with my family. Running around trick-or-treating when I was 17 in tights, and I was a typical Peter Pan costume before I told my parents I was gay, so they could have figured it out on their own with the tight pants and all that stuff. But that was...
Oh yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Sometimes they're a little slow.
You never know, but that was it. Just being with my family every Halloween, dressing up at home, getting ready to go out with all my younger brothers and sisters.
I was a die-hard trick-or-treater. I remember being super, super sick one year, and I could like barely walk or stand up, and I had like things pouring out of my face, and I was like, yeah, Mom, I want to go. So yeah, she took me. That was fun because, you know, I still got to go even though I was sick.
I think probably the best Halloween was probably last year. We got dressed up, went to Commercial Drive, and then went to somebody's house and partied it up.
That's right. I think I may have been there.
You may have been there too.
Oh, maybe a couple of years ago, we were spent it out in Abbotsford at a friend's place. Kids did their thing, and we did our things later on. It was pretty good.
Big party?
Yeah, it was a big party. I crashed through the coffee table. They wanted me to dance on the coffee table. I went right through the goddamn thing. Boom. So.
Maybe you can skip that part, but you can still have the party.
Oh yeah.
What kind of tricks do you like to pull? Tricks for treats? Tricks for treats. Do you like egg anybody's house or toilet paper in trees?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. A lot of the kids do really stupid things like Molotov grenades and stuff, but they always get in trouble for that. I'm not a big fan of that stuff.
No, that's probably best. Has anybody ever pulled any tricks on you because maybe you accidentally handed out raisins?
I think I'm too big for people to pull tricks on me. I don't think they have the guts to do that, especially on Halloween, because it's Devil's Night, right?
It is true. Did you pull any tricks in the past?
No comment.
Totally did. Were you a trick guy?
Lots of tricks.
Such as, what are the ones that you can tell us about?
Not too many, I don't think, really.
So whether you're dressing sexy, cute, or scary, Halloween's always been that one day of the year where you can let your imagination run wild. So start brainstorming and have some fun with it. Happy Halloween!